Star is Born is the directorial debut of Bradley Cooper. He's also a co-writer in this and is the lead along with Lady Gaga. A Star is Born is one of the best movies of 2018, hands down. I think that you can tell that a lot of time and effort was put into it. You feel so much heart and emotion in this story. I think it's really excellently well written. I know that there's other screenwriters involved with this, but I know Bradley Cooper is one of them, and all the credit in the world to the people that wrote this movie, because the dialogue is one of the best parts of this movie. I don't believe any one character had any bad dialogue, and everybody had great depth because of it, and purpose, and just everyone had something to say. Acting wise, we gotta talk about Lady Gaga. My God, as an artist, she is truly incredible in this role. And I think the title of this being A Star is Born, it's not just for, this movie and what the story is about. I really think that she has a future in acting if she ever chose to pursue it. I don't know if this will be like a one-time deal where she's just going to be in this one movie and then just continue on with her music career or try to balance both. But whatever she decides to do, I'm on board with her, and I'm going to be listening to her far more now, which I think this movie in and of itself is going to be a great play for her fans, and to get new fans. Like, you just got me, converted me over. So what do they call Gaga people? The crazy Gaga people? I don't know. There's probably some word for the fans of Gaga, so let me know about that. There's a moment in this movie, a few moments, but one, and this is in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler, is the moment where she overcomes her fears and some of her insecurities that she has about whether or not she can make it as a singer. That moment gave me such goosebumps in the theater from just excitement and just her pure raw talent that she has. And she was cast perfectly in this movie and is absolutely fitting for this for the story, and I could not have been happier with her performance. Bradley Cooper, as a first-time director, I think that he shows a real talent for it. I think he takes his time with his characters in this movie. He really develops everything, fleshes everything out. There's just a lot of authentic and what I felt to be true emotions in this movie, and just true storytelling, which is something that the movie even has a message about it, where it's saying that if you don't have something real to say, kind of don't bother saying it at all, type of thing. And I loved a lot of the messages of this movie, and not even just messages, but just the portrayals that I saw. I thought Bradley Cooper as this rugged, once big rock star that's starting to slip into depression and alcoholism and drug use and all this stuff. I thought he played the part beautifully, where he wasn't really asking for sympathy, but you understood why he was doing the things he was doing. It's not perfect, of course, but the character that he was is messy and flawed. Bradley Cooper was just absolutely soul-crushing in this role. He did an incredible job. Really did an incredible job. I think it's a lot for any person to have to do three things: write, direct, and act all in a movie. You can definitely tell that he put the work in between learning the voice that he had for the character, and then just how to sound good as a singer himself, but then also to shred the guitar. Incredible music in this movie. My God. The music in this was awesome, and I liked how it was, you could still tell that it was probably like in the vein of country music, but it had more of a rock edge to it, and I appreciate that because I do tend to like rock music more over country, but I think this will still please people on multiple levels of music, and also for Lady Gaga too, because she, I don't even know, I'm really not a music expert, so I don't know what you call what her music is in the movie. There is, of course, some pop elements to it, but then most of it's just raw and real, and I don't know how else to describe it other than her just singing her heart out and giving her all to it. Supporting players in this movie, I gotta talk about that. Sam Elliott, I think, is extremely deserving of a Best Supporting Actor nomination in some type of award show. I don't care if it's the Oscars or Golden Globes, doesn't matter. I haven't seen him be this emotionally invested in something for some time now, and damn, I mean, he was brutal in this movie, but in the best sense possible. Dave Chappelle makes a brief appearance in the movie. I liked his part in the movie of being this old friend of Bradley Cooper's. They have a history together, and he has some parting words of wisdom to put on him, and it's very well spoken. And I also think just Dave Chappelle as a comedian, I think that he's come a long way as well as Bradley Cooper, and really everyone in this movie has evolved. And so I think it was very smart casting having him in there for the scenes that he was there for. It's such a beautiful, timeless story, I think, and that's why there's so many retellings of this, is that it's great to see someone discover that they're special and that they can come into their own and realize that they're worth more than they thought. And at the same time, this movie is tragic, and it's sweet, but it hurts kind of at the same time. And I think that combination of happiness and pain is very, very strong in this movie. And I very much felt that Bradley Cooper, the cast, the crew, everybody put so much care into this, from having the music be truly authentic and having just raw, real emotions, taking its time with its scenes, not feeling the need to rush through meaty dialogues, things that were there, and there are plenty of them, which I greatly enjoyed. I really don't have anything bad to say about this movie. I do not. I think A Star is Born is one of the best movies of 2018. I think it's going to be up for award consideration, and I think you should definitely see it. Download the soundtrack, buy it when it comes out, because guess what, guys? This movie is getting a 10 out of 10. And yes, I am changing my rating system right now. I'm not going by the grading system anymore. I'm going to go with numbers for a little while and see how that goes. 10 out of 10. See this movie in theaters. It is highly worth it. The audio work in this alone and the music is incredible. It will blow your eardrums out in the best way. This movie rocked my ass off. It rocked my heart out, and I have nothing but tremendous love and respect for this movie and the people that are involved. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, comment on it, share with your friends, do whatever it is that you do out there. I do appreciate it, as always, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care. Maybe I'm a star. Maybe I'm a star that hasn't been born yet. Maybe I could do some rapping. Oh, I'm like Eminem. I'm like Eminem, and I'm rapping. Oh, roll. I don't have a future in hip hop at all. Holy shit.